What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Kev. Today we are back with another video today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about when people feel behind financially, they're not really behind. What's really going on is they're on Instagram and they're seeing the highlight reel of everybody's life. But what they really don't understand is a lot of these people take out loans for these things, materialistic things, for example, cars, clothes, jewelry. And when you see this makes you feel behind in life because you don't have those things. But what a lot of people don't really tell you is those things are financed or rented. Now, I'm not saying all of them, but for the most of the time, they are. But they're not going to tell you that. Also, a lot of people don't post the losses. So when they don't post like the losses they take when they're trying to get to where they're going, they only post the highlight reels, which is why I come on here to say you don't know what a person really went through to really achieve what they have. So just always remember that. Not everybody is always living the type of life that you actually think they're living. A lot of people get too caught up in what the next man is doing or what the next man has. So they feel like because they don't have it, now they feel behind. So in today's video, I'm coming on here to tell y'all some things that if you do have these, then you're probably doing fine financially, but it just doesn't seem like it because social media makes things bigger than what they actually are. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The first sign that you're doing financially well, and you probably don't even know it, is if you have $500 or more in cash savings for an emergency. Let me say that again. $500 cash for an emergency. It is estimated that 30 to 40% of Americans can't even cover a $500 cash emergency if it occurred in their life. Why is this? Well, it can be because of a lot of different reasons. A lot of people like to inflate their lifestyle when they get raises, meaning when they get a raise or they start making good money, they feel like it's time to upgrade their life. New house, new car, new clothes. All these things are going to eat away at your income. You know what I'm saying? So then when they get that raise, they inflate their lifestyle. So now when they inflate their lifestyle, the raise that they get or the good money they start making, now it's like they're living paycheck to paycheck. Because what you have done is you have now started living above your means, even if you make good money. This is why even if you have $100,000, $200,000 salary, if you're living above your means, it's still going to be like you're living paycheck to paycheck. Because in your mind, you start making good money and you feel like it's time to upgrade. It's not. I always tell people, I don't care how much money you make. Always live below your means. This only makes sense. Why would I get a raise and then live above my means? It'll be no different than me making $20 an hour, but living like I'm making $100K. I'm going to be living paycheck to paycheck. Same thing with somebody making $100,000. If you start making $100,000, but you're living like you're making $200, you're going to be paycheck to paycheck. So with that being said, if you have $500 or more, you're probably doing fine. Ties into the next thing. If you have $1,000 in your bank account, you're already doing better than half the population. It is estimated that 50 to 60% of Americans don't even have $1,000 in their checking account, or they could even cover an $1,000 emergency if it occurred in their life. This ties back. People inflating their lifestyles. If you don't have $1,000 to cover an emergency, just think about all the other things that could possibly go wrong. Like, I'm just talking about the little stuff for real. Let's say you need a new fridge. That's going to run you a couple hundred. Your car breaks down. That's probably going to run you another couple hundred. You know what I'm saying? These things add up quick. You know what I'm saying? So if you have $1,000, just know you're probably doing better than most people right now. Okay? Moving on. If you have at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a high yield savings account. Now, people are going to come on the video and be like, what is 3 to 6 months of living expenses? This is what it is. You need to take all your expenses. This means rent, gas and electric, electricity, water, sanitation, everything that you need to pay to basically the basics to survive, right? Okay, you need to take that number, times that by 6, whatever that number is. You need to have that amount in a high yield savings account. That way the money is growing interest. Also, if you ever ran into an emergency to where your job lets you go, this is where the money is for you to grab it. Okay, so if you have at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a high yield savings account, you're probably doing well than the average American. Okay, the next thing. You are living below your means. A lot of people don't like the idea of living below their means. And the reason is because they think having all this materialistic stuff is going to make them happier, or it's going to make people treat them better, or things of this nature. The reality of it is nobody really cares, okay? Nobody really even cares at the end of the day. The more stuff you have, in my personal opinion, this is just me. The more stuff I have, the more stressed I am, because I feel like I have to protect those things. The less I have, the less stressed I am. That's just me when it comes to materialistic things, okay? Especially if it's like a liability, like it's not even gonna make you any money. So like, it's just completely pointless in my opinion. People living above their means, buying stuff they don't really need, and then by the time you know it, they got a bunch of junk, and then they gotta resell it. Just pointless. The less you have, the better quality of life you're probably gonna have. That's just my opinion. The next thing is any type of high interest or like loans. If you don't have any of these, you're doing well. Let me explain why. Okay, high interest debt, especially on a damn credit card. A lot of people will drive up their ratings or their limit on their credit card and make the minimum payments. But what you don't understand is when you only make the minimum payment, it's not really doing anything. It's like you're gonna be on a hamster wheel trying to get this debt down. It's just better just to pay it all at once and get it over with. A lot of people just sit and think, oh, well, I'm gonna just keep making the minimum payments until whatever happens. Cool, you can do that, but I'm letting you know right now, it's gonna be like a never-ending cycle. You're gonna be like on that hamster wheel trying to get it down. It's better to just pay it down. Especially if you got any loans, any student loans, anything like that, you need to get them paid off, because you really don't understand that it's robbing you of your future self and like your income. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to pay that off. Like, I think I heard something like student loans are probably one of the worst because you can't just file bankruptcy and it goes away. Like, I heard like they can follow you to your grave if it gets to that point. That's why me personally, I'm thankful I never went to college. I never regretted going, anything of that nature. But yeah, you got to get that debt paid down, man. It robs you. I know people that make good money, but they're in high interest debt and they're living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And if you just lock in and save a little bit of money every month and then put it towards that, you'll be able to pay this down. It's possible. You just have to lock in with your mind. A lot of people don't want to lock in. You have to lock in, man, or you're just going to get locked out. It's that simple. Another thing. Well, this is the next thing. You're probably doing well than the average American. Is if you pay everything you need to pay and still have some money left over to invest or put to savings, you're doing well. This ties back to the people inflating their lifestyle. A lot of people will buy all this useless stuff that they don't even need. Then they'll pay their bills. Then they don't have any money left over to invest or put into a savings account. You should not be living like this, especially in this economy. You should pay everything you need to pay, invest, save, and then what's ever left over, then you can buy whatever you want. But understand your priorities should always come first before you ever buy anything. Also, if you buy something, make sure you can buy it twice. If you cannot buy it twice, don't buy it at all. Also, if you buy something, whatever that price is, you need to put it in the market. That's what I live by. Let's just say something is $300. If I don't really need it, but I want it, Okay, cool. You're going to have to buy it twice. What do I mean by that? You either need to have the money to buy it twice, or once you buy it once, that $300 also has to go into the market. That's the rule. Because what a lot of people don't understand is when you buy things that you don't need, you're robbing your future self. It may not seem like it in the moment because it feels good in the moment, but I'm telling you right now, long term, that will hurt you. So if you buy it, you got to buy it twice. Also, what I mean by that is you got to buy it, and then whatever money you spend, you have to put that into the market. Okay? So those are some things that I just wanted to come on here and say today. If you took anything valuable out of this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Share the video to anybody that could use this advice. Also, if you want more financial tips, go watch the previous videos on my channel, which would be this channel would be uploaded on. Also, I will leave my Instagram down in the description, or it actually is in the description, but I'll just leave it there anyways. If you swipe on view channel, you should be able to just click it and follow me. And yeah, without further ado, till next time, peace.